Shadow himself. Heard you died in a tank in South America.
What else you heard?
In a world where heroic creatures roam, an ancient power lies dormant, awaiting the chosen few who possess the feral ability to unlock its secrets. As the alien forces approach upon the lands of Feralia Terra, seeking its untamed resources, the fate of this world rests in the hands of these legendary beings. Together, they rise against the alien world destroyer, harnessing the power of the mysterious magical crystals. Unleashing their true potential, they shall become one of the untamed forces of nature, embracing their destiny as the protectors of Feralia Terra. Join forces, gather your allies, and rise against the alien invaders.
desolate reaches of a distant world, existence is but a vessel of torment. Clad in an old uniform worn by seasoned engineers, Gabriel Soma's vest radiates a touch of elegance. Even in this perilous world, a little style can't hurt. Driven by a ceaseless hunger for perfection, the Singularity lives only to optimize its horror. Seeking the perfect parts in an abominable cycle of self-evolution. But on this world, there is another presence. In this unforgiving realm, where survival is an art, Nicolas Cage walks on the wild side. For on this savage planet, the fabric of safety is torn asunder. Born to wield a brush, dipped in ink of ancient lore, the artist weaves a portrait of despair, where suffering is the fate of all who enter. Amidst a strange metallic ruin, Hattie discovered an outfit tainted by devastation. The Singularity will never stop until it reaches perfection.
Welcome to Mornstead, a prominent region within the vast and sprawling world of Lords of the Fallen. In today's extended gameplay walkthrough, we're sharing an exclusive look at just some of the diverse and harrowing areas you'll journey through in your epic quest to overthrow Adir, the demon god. This is Skyrest Bridge. It is guarded by Pieta, she of the Blessed Renewal, one of the game's early boss encounters. We must triumph against her in order to proceed with our holy charge, to restore radiance to the 6 beacons of the Sentinels, and thwart Adir's uprising.
O holy Aureus, by your radiance grant me the strength to continue to endure these dark days, to lay bare the path to salvation. And yet you now appear before me, a stranger, a betrayal made flesh, and one I cannot brook.
Melee, magic, and ranged abilities are seamlessly interwoven. Alongside standard attacks, you can choose between catalysts, bows, crossbows, or throwables, mapping up to 4 additional magic or range skills to your controller for immediate access. This rapidly speeds up combat and reduces the need to swap between options. As with many of the imposing bosses you'll encounter, Pieta has 2 very distinct stages. Death is not necessarily the end in Lords of the Fallen. When slain in Axiom, the realm of the living, you'll resurrect in Umbral, the realm of the dead. We now have one final chance to survive. Though few and far between, these flowers denote special patches of ground upon which we can spawn a resting point, known as a vestige seedling. These come at a significant resource cost, however, and we can only spawn one at a time. The realms of Axiom and Umbral exist in parallel. Each world features its own unique pathways, enemies, characters, and, of course, treasures. We can now use this crafted vestige to return to Axiom. We can peer into the secondary realm at any time by raising the umbral lamp. Though be advised, this also renders you vulnerable to its inhabitants. We will now use the lamp to cross over to Umbral, though doing so will consume one of our 2 lives, and it isn't so easy to return to the world of the living. Many enemies require a different approach to combat. This mendacious visage, for example, is only vulnerable when attacked from the back, or when it reveals its true form. You'll also come across permanent vestiges on your travels. As well as using these to return to Axiom, you can also level up your stats at these locations. Three schools of sorcery can be mastered: Rogar, Radiant, and Umbral, each specializing in a different area of the arcane and requiring a different catalyst to cast. Our current build is adept in Rogar, characterized by devastating pyromantic attacks. An age-old borough built into the very cliff face, Pilgrim's Perch typifies the verticality of Mournstead. There are myriad pathways stretching both above and below, with hidden areas, treasures, and NPCs all awaiting discovery. As a lamp bearer, all players are equipped with a devastating ability, the Soul Flay. By using one of a limited number of soul charges, we are able to extract the very soul of an enemy, ready to inflict significant damage. The Soul Flay ability can also be used to manipulate the very environment when in Umbral. We now find ourselves in Lower Calrath, an ever-burning district renowned for its displays of barbarity. We're now going to invite a second player to join us on our journey. This is easily achieved at any of the vestiges. You can choose to fight alongside a friend or a randomly selected player. Either way, your co-op companion will remain at your side for as long as you or they choose. As a Radiant Sorcerer, our ally is able to buff either character with various enhancements. it appears our way is blocked by an umbral entity. We will need to track its tendrils in order to locate and expel the source of its power. Finally, it's time to face off against the colossal spurned progeny, Scourge of Calrath. The lands of Mornstead await you. Pre-order Lords of the Fallen now and prepare to unleash the darkness on Friday, the 13th of October.
So, we meet again. The legend begins right here on Melee Island. Your once-in-a-lifetime chance to hear all the seafaring adventures of the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood. Straight from the legend himself.
Ah, such a wonderful view of my future demonic empire. Well, nobody ever said pirates make great architects.
Oh, so you finally decided to show up, huh? Well, you can make yourself useful and start on the meat stew.
Hey, that's my cargo. I thought it'd be fish food by now. Looks like I'm back in business.
Get back in your cage, or it'll be gummies for the lot of you. We guard the governor now, not you pathetic pooches. Unfortunately, it's true what they say. You can't keep an undead, obsessive, vindictive, demonic sea scourge down.
Pirates on your precious sea of thieves practically tripped over themselves to deliver me this sword. Once this burning blade is restored, those waters will be mine.
LeChuck has come to know the Sea of Thieves. Do not lose hope. There is a way to rid this place of his evil influence.
No food or drink permitted during the event. Please keep your hands and feet inside the mansion at all times.
It turns out you're part of a prestigious group. A group of people that Skynet marked for termination. Don't disappoint me. The shelter! Seems like you've been appointed a special task, alongside Kyle Reese, no less. Whoa! Scratch that! Everyone focus!
According to the report, dark magics are afoot here. So, let's see what all the fuss is about. My sword can light this place up! My trusty shield, always handy. My shield reflects light. Time to charge! I'll stomp our way through this in no time. My shield is just the thing for this one. Sword, time to fly! Maybe I should stomp. Blast these tin cans! I know what to do! I'll use the clone talisman. My heroic shield of light will be useful here. Let me at it! Hey! Looks like we're on the right side of the thing now!
Military scholars have compared the game of empire building to chess for centuries. Sacrifice and adaptation are part of the game. When you have Mars, the Belt, and countless factions running lawless across the solar system, Earth needs someone in this new era of war who can play by the rules and knows to get their hands dirty when it matters. But now, with UNN leadership off-planet, you're telling me she is the most powerful woman on Earth? God help us all.
If only everything was as straightforward as chess. In politics, the rules are always fucking changing.
Mom, I keep having those dreams about an old lady.
That is the last time I let you watch TV that late.
Can't you see me? I'm here. It's so dark. I don't want to be here.
I'm sorry, Miss Linda, but there's nothing we can do. According to our tests, he's a perfectly healthy boy, so...
But he is getting worse. These nightmares.
Once again, I'm sorry.
Welcome to the Spring of Eternity, Sister Dorothea and Brother Gabriel. I hope you'll find here what you're looking for.
With this, I accept the eternal city and its throne. With this, I sacrifice who I am and what I own. I submit my past and those who define me to experience the life eternal untimely.
Remain hidden for so long. The question is not, will you find it?
Isn't this... It can't be.
But will you allow the surge to consume you?
I swore I'd never waste my life on a vendetta again.
Coming at me is a bad move if I have to. I'm a pop off. Ain't no looking back, I gotta hit him, and the opposition getting chopped off.
This is Big Maggie. Very big.
What did you uncover?
Thieves' intuition.
I don't lose playing by the rules, knock them out they shoes until they socks off.
Your data, it's fragmented. This might require field work.
Let's see what we have over here. These walkways, the echoes. I know that look. You want revenge. Not a dragon worth chasing. Trust me.